Hello YouTube, this is Silver by the Ounces monthly video for my August pickups. Not only that, I do a tally every month of how much I've accumulated, how much I pay, and I want to be pretty transparent on here, just so if there's any new stackers out there, because I only started stacking in January, I want them to know what it is to, how much things cost and what to expect. But anyway, the silver spot price ending the last trading day of August the 28th, 2014 was $19.47. It was down 93 cents from last month. I think it was around, obviously, what was it? 2040 something last month. So, I've been saying it, and a lot of people say it. I mean, these are relatively cheap prices in recent years for silver. So it's a really good time to go and to, buy it. There is an app I wanted to show you on my phone. It's silver price. It's by Bullion Vault, and when you put it on your phone, it's free, 100% free, and I don't know if you could see this, by live prices from bullionvault.com, but you could just look up the app, and it gives you up to the second free spot prices. If it was a trading day, this would be moving. So I just wanted to throw this out there for people that might be interested in it. It's a pretty cool app at the touch of a button, and I know AppMax and there's other ones, but I've been using this one for a couple months and it's pretty great, and this little grid moves if it goes higher or lower. So if you have it inactive, like let's say I don't turn this on again until Wednesday, this grid will move higher or lower the second I turn it on, and it will just show. And then there's another feature on here, and it shows the actual chart prices of silver, and then they make their money, I guess, by there's other data that you can get and stuff, but not necessary. This just shows it through the current week, so you can see it's in a kind of an uptrend. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. It's interesting. It's an app. I have an iPhone, so I use that, so check that out. Anyway, let's get to basically what I purchased this month. Again, in case you don't know, I'll re-emphasize, every month I include the shipping in my totals. So this month, of course, is no exception. So starting this month, I do not count the slabbed pieces in my total stack of bullion. I keep that separate. So I just wanted to get that out there as a preface before I start my my monthly video. So this month I bought something a little different for me. It's a year 2000 deep cameo proof. It's a 67, which is fine by me. It's a Leif Erikson. It's 90% silver, but it's I thought it was a beautiful coin, if you could see that. That's the front of it, and I love the back. The back's gorgeous. That is the back. And I got this for $35, and it's a going price for it, but I liked it. Something that I like, and when you collect, you should get stuff that you like, not just stuff that you think is going to grow in value, which I hope it does. But again, this is 90%, but it's graded, and $35 seemed fair to me, and I priced a couple of them out. A little more, some were $1 or $2 lower, some were $1 or $2 higher, but for 67, that was right on cue, and it's a beautiful coin. And the thing is with this one also, I think there's only about 30 to 40,000 of them, so I kind of liked it. It was very interesting, and it's a year 2000 in case you're interested. Next one I got was an old Libertad. This is the Libertad I got in 1882, and I scored a really nice price on this. This is an 8 reals Libertad. It's called Republica Mexicana, and it's silver. I forget the amount. I think it's about 90%, something like that, 72 to 90% silver. But it's really, again, I have another one of these. I didn't put it in the video. Maybe I'll do that next month. I'll just include it in my stack. But I think this is 90% silver. Incidentally, I don't include this in my stack of bullion, but I do include stuff like this in my stack of bullion. Slab pieces I never do. They're for a different purpose altogether. They're just for collection. This is for, I will sell these pieces if need be. But anyway, I paid great price for this. I paid $21.62. So that's pretty stellar as far as I'm concerned. So great deal. Next, I got a 1979 Onza. This is 9.25 silver. It's actually 1 ounce of silver, but it's a 1979 Onza. Beautiful coin. It has the scales on the back. Actually, this is my first one. I collect the Libertads, and this is the predecessor to the Libertads. So I got this one for $23.84. And remember, guys, I'm going to repeat it again. All these prices are shipped. So $23.84 for this, $21.62 for this, about $35 for that. Remember, that's all shipping, so that's really good. So this is another one, and it's my first one of these, and I'll get more of these in the future. Next, I got two 1999 Libertads. These are 2 more to add to my stack. I bought this one for $41.52, and I bought this one, and this one has a gold overlay, which is fine by me. I don't really care. I got this one for $42.99. As I spoke in videos in the past, the reason why I love these Libertads are I love the coin to begin with, but the 1999s are pretty rare. So if you get a chance to pick them up under $60, $50, do it. I bought these for $41.52 and $42.99. The mintage on these is only 95,000. So, Mexico is notorious, which is why I collect them to begin with. Plus, I think it's a sleeper coin, as I had a discussion with somebody this week who asked me why I collect them. The low mintages, Mexico is starting to get their act together as a country, which I don't want to say they didn't have their act together, but more so economically. And plus, it's the place in the West where the first mint was, so I have an attachment to these on a couple of different levels, and that is why my majority stake in collecting is the Libertad. But these are only, like I said, 95,000 total. So I grabbed 2 of them for $41.52 and $42.99. Great deal in my opinion. I got them on eBay. Next, I bought these on APMEX, and these are actually my first 2 2009 Libertads. I don't have them, and I'm going for a set of Libertads per year, if you haven't watched any of my other videos. So I want to go for, when I say a set, I mean a tube of Libertads per year, and this is what I mean by a tube. This is going to be for my 2010s, which I will show you in a minute. So I bought 2 2009 Libertads. I got these for $26.68, and I bought them more towards the beginning of the month of August, and now they've actually dropped down to about 25 and change, $25.50 each, I see on APMEX. So I may get a couple more of these. I'm not sure yet going into September. We shall see. So yeah, $26.68 each. And the mintage on these is actually high for Mexican Libertads, which is why I didn't get them at first, because I'd rather get the lower mintages for close to the same price that I'm paying for these. But these went on sale. These were $28, $29, and then one day they went down to $26, and of course now they're $26.50, $26.68 I bought them for. Now, of course, they're $25.50. Whatever. I don't care if I'm cost averaging when I buy them a little bit at a time. It's not a big deal, $1. But I'd rather buy the higher mintages, the lower, rarer mintages for this closer to the same price, if that makes any sense, to knock them out if I'm going for every single year, rather than get these for the same price. So that's 2 more to my stack there. Next, I bought 2010 Libertads. And I bought these for a cost average price of about $25.70 a piece, approximately. let's call it $26. So each one of these with shipping cost me $26. And they're beautiful coins. But the beauty of this, it completes my tube. So my tube of the 2010 Libertads are now complete. So that is another one I will cross off my checklist, which I will show you momentarily. And lastly, the 2014 Libertads came out this year, or finally came out this year, late in the year. They always come out late in the year. Oh, by the way, the mintages on the 2010s are 1 million. So 1 million of the 2010s, opposed to, think about it, 40 million of the Silver Eagle. So what I want, a coin with 1 million that has the same content value, that is the same, if not cheaper than the Silver Eagle. Actually, it's right now it's kind of close to what the Silver Eagle is, maybe $1 or $2 more, but there's 39 million coins less. So I'd spend $1 or $2 more to get a coin that has less mintage. So just ask yourself that question when you're buying for content, or you're buying for content and numismatics, because if that's the case, you can go buy a $20 round all day long, but you stand and you're always just tied to what silver is, opposed to buying an actual coin from a mint, a government mint, that is going to go up in value along with the precious metal value as well as the numismatic value of the coin. Again, let me get back to this. I purchased 6 of the 2014. These are the brand new 2014 Libertads. I got them for about $23.60 a piece. I got 6 of them, so I'm starting that. That'll be a goal to finish this sometime in the next, probably by the end of the year. I'd like to finish these, but I got 6 of them because I wanted to finish off my 2010s, because again they went down a little bit also. So when so basically, sorry about that, I'm just trying to get a little situated here. So first things first, this is my checklist of every year of the Mexican Libertads. As you can see, I have the 82s, the 83s, the 85s, 94s, I forgot, last month I don't think I crossed off the 94s, but I have the 94s, a tube of 94s. I crossed off the 98s, which I had last month. I have the 13s, I have the 12s, I have the 11s, and as you can see here, I just finished off my 2010s. So when you add that all up, I get to finally cross off my 2010s, which is a great thing, and I'm thrilled about that. So the only one left on this row is the 2014s, and I have 6 of them. So this is now my fun checklist for that, for the Libertads. And again, my goal is to get a roll of 20 for every single year of the Libertads, and right now that would be 32 years. That would be 660 ounces by itself. But again, some of these years are really tough. The 97s, the 98s, the 99s, the 6s, the 7s, 87, 88, they're expensive also. Some of them in here, the 3s, the 4s, they're expensive, but I am working on them little by little. Again, remember, I got 2 209s and 2 99s, so that was kind of great for me. You know, I'm working on this. I think I have like 5 or 6 of them right now, so we will see how many. So that's that in regards to my Libertads. Lastly here, this is my overall checklist of where I'm at. So this August I spent $825.06. That's on 31 total ounces. It does not count my slab piece. That averages out to $26.61 per ounce. And remember, all that includes shipping and handling. I move it over here, and I spent a total of $93.46.77 over the entire course of the year so far since I started. I have a total of 371 ounces. And my cost average per ounce is exactly where I want to be right now, of $25.19 per ounce, and that number is including shipping and handling. So you figure if you took off $2 a coin, it'd really be $23.19, but $25.19 is fine by me. I am totally content with that number. I'd love it to be under 25. We'll see how I can go in the future. I may buy some rounds to start cost averaging a little bit lower, just so I have a percentage of my stack and just I call it expendable silver, more or less, that I can get rid of. But this is where I am. Again, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for commenting, and I look forward to seeing you guys next month. And thanks so much, guys. Have a great September. Take it easy.